Welcome back to Short Game Spotlight, where I highlight games on physical media that are relatively quick to play through. By playthrough, I mean from pressing start to seeing the end credits, no extra endings or 100% completions. This episode I'll be looking at 1111 Memories Retold. To coincide with the recent 100-year anniversary of the end of the First World War, Bandai Namco has released 1111 Memories Retold for the PS4, Xbox One and PC. You play as both a Canadian war photographer and a German soldier as your stories intertwine with each other. The game is very story driven. You'll follow Harry and Kurt as they embark on their roles in the Great War. As Harry, you're recruited as a war photographer under the wing of Major Barrett. You follow him around Europe, documenting your surroundings with your camera. You can take pictures at any point in the game, but some are integral to the progress of the plot. As Kurt, you discover your son is missing in action, and you travel to the front line to find what happened to him. Throughout the game, you'll be making different choices which can affect the story. Who you speak to can alter your play further down the line, and as Kurt, you can choose different dialogues when you're writing home to your family. The voice acting can be a bit dodgy in areas, but is particularly good for the main cast, with Elijah Wood voicing Harry. This is a war game, but you won't be shooting anybody. As you walk around, you'll be mainly talking to people, moving boxes for mild environmental puzzles, sneaking around enemy soldiers and fixing equipment. There are optional gameplay moments like playing cards, for example. Once Harry and Kurt finally meet, you'll have the option of selecting who to control on the fly. You will need to help each other out in some points to overcome some puzzles and obstacles. Kurt also befriends a cat, which you can play as well. At first glance, you'll see that this game has a very distinct art style. The visuals have a very hand-painted style, as you can see from this footage. In my opinion, this works well at points, but badly in others. During broad open environments, the style works really well, and when taking pictures, it really has an impressive effect, almost making the pictures look like real war photos. But when looking closer at character models or items, the effect is more of a hindrance than anything. On a more positive note, the soundtrack is fantastic and fits wonderfully with the visual style and the era of the game. Throughout each level you'll find hidden items which unlock real war photos, with interesting information alongside them. There are different endings to the game too, which may be worth looking into unlocking if you're really heavily invested into the story. Ultimately, if you're a fan of story-driven games and have an interest in war history, then this would be a fantastic title for you to try. While the art style can be a bit jarring at times, the plot will hook you in.